The judge's citation. Freedom's just another word for, well, that depends on who you are and what times you're living in. Our definitions of freedom change with our circumstances, shifting as we react to every unforeseen twist of history. This year, one playful playwright showed us how we surprise ourselves as we dance to history's tune. For her head-spinning, tongue-twisting drama, Father Comes Home from the War, Parts 1, 2, and 3. The judges have voted, and Obie too, but before I say her name, I'm just going to add this. I'll say it in a moment. First, I want to add that since the night I saw imperceptible mutabilities of the Third Kingdom, I've known that a great American playwright had arrived on the scene. In my opinion, no body of work produced by any English language dramatist of our time surpasses hers for depth, complexity, poetry, originality, insight, and stunning dramatic power. It opens a window, this play, not on the external manifestations of slavery's brutality, but on something much harder to depict in any medium: the violence slavery visits on the souls of slaves and masters alike. This is parsed in her play with a subtle, unsparing exactitude and a miraculous compassion. I know of no writing about slavery better than this play. She honors Eugene O'Neill's appropriation of Greek myth for the purpose of comprehending our epic Civil War, but unlike O'Neill, she isn't overmastered by the myth. She masters the ancient tale, suits it to her purposes, and then, breathtakingly, she transforms it. She has proceeded for years from triumph to greater triumph, and now with this play, she's done what very few playwrights ever do. In her maturity, she's written a classic, a masterpiece exceeding in its ambition and its flawless, jaw-dropping, exhilarating execution, even her awe-inspiring, thrilling, delightful, devastating earlier work. Father Comes Home from the Wars, Parts 1, 2, and 3 is among the great dramatic works of our time, a staggering accomplishment, a play that could only have been written by the incomparable SUZAN-LORI Parks.
Oh, I'm crying. Because you're so kind. Because you all are so kind. The first person I want to say hi to is SUZAN-LORI Parks in 1990, who stood on the stage like this and said thank you to the Village Voice and the Obies, and now I'm saying thank you to the American Theater Wing. And at that time I didn't say thank you to Tony Kushner, because he wasn't my friend, like he is now, and I don't have him on speed dial. And I didn't say thank you back then to Oscar Eustace, because you weren't helming the public theater back then like you are now, and you hadn't taken me under your wing like you have now. And if anyone ever doubts that it's not really important to shelter a playwright, fuck them. That's what I say. I want to say thank you for making the podium plexiglass so you could see my dress. Our Mandy Hackett, who buoys, lifts my spirits daily. Mark Subius, yes, I'm saying thank you to my fabulous fucking agent. And my son Durham and my mom, and I'm just going to stand up here for a little bit longer. I want to say thank you to Joe Bonney, who directed the play and did a wonderful, wonderful job. To all of the actors and the designers, including E. Sosa, who made this dress and doesn't just design clothes for slaves. Where is freedom really? Will the air smell sweet? Will there be a bed to lay my freedom head? Will there be food? Will I say at the end of the day, God, I wish I stayed home. I'm so glad I did not stay home. Thank you. Thank you.